Welcome back to episode number 3 of After Hours, man. So today I think just kind of been browsing around on ideas and topics of what I like to talk about. And right now, what's on my mind right now is just business related things. So a lot of people, they kind of think that, you have to kind of have it already figured out when it comes to like a business idea or strategy. They expect it, well, we all expect it, I'll say myself, we expect it to happen overnight. And I've come to realization that mindset, it won't really get you nowhere, but in the same position that you have been in before whatever you're trying to start. So with that being said, I think we should focus more on just kind of just going with the flow with things and kind of actually strategizing and planning our business ideas out more versus having an idea, throwing it out there to the world and then expecting the world to just catch on to it, because that's not really how it works out. I'm saying that from experience. I've done that myself. For those who don't know me, anyone who's new to the page, I started out as a photographer, videographer. So I've been doing that for almost 15 years now. Recently, I've kind of taken a break, within the last year or two. I kind of slowed down on the photography and videography. I mainly do weddings, but of course I do brand stuff, birthday parties, anything content related. I've done it. Then I said, I took a little break, slowed down on everything, just to kind of get myself together as far as to focus more on the business side of it, because it's I have, not to be cocky or whatever, but I have had many people tell me my work is great, this and that. And I appreciate all of that, but it's now I'm kind of turning more towards the side of the business side of things. Is my business doing great? Not just my work, because anybody can have great work. I mean, it's just as simple as, turning your camera on auto and boom, you can take high professional quality photos and videos. Or, you already having, content, not content, you already having gear and stuff passed down from your family or businesses that are already, established, and you just basically getting a hand-me-down versus starting it from the ground up, just things like that. So that's kind of more so what I'm focused on right now is just the business side of things and just making sure my business is up and operating very good and just kind of up to standard. So I'm not just going out doing this shoot, that shoot, this wedding, that wedding, and then that being it. I'm kind of more so on the side of let's make sure the business is good, because the work is going to speak for itself. Once again, not to sound cocky, it's just coming from years of experience and learning tips and tricks and things like that. But that's kind of just where I'm at, what I'm thinking about currently. And what today's video is about is just kind of getting out of that mindset of not rushing the process of having a business or anything like that. I know so many people with great establishments, and they would tell you themselves that they're still learning, even though they already have an established business. They're still learning. Everybody should want to keep learning something new every day. I'm that person. I like to learn from I really like to learn from older people. From my experience, I've learned that they kind of give out the best game when it comes to just life in general, not even just business stuff, just everything that's life related. Um, yeah, that's kind of just, what I've been on lately as far as like what I'm trying to do and just what I'm thinking of and just things like that. So yeah, that's what this video is kind of about today. Like I said, want to say thank you to the supporters, anybody who's tuned in with me on this, this series. And yeah, just y'all keep staying in tune with me and just everything I'm doing, and stay tuned for the next episode.